Hey, Jason Blummer here. Welcome to the Ask Jason question series every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern. You know by now when we do the Ask Jason question series, right? Well, we got another great question. Jason sent this question in, not me, Jason, another Jason, and says, not sure if this is an Ask Jason worthy, but it's worth a try. I noticed that most teaching that you guys share is geared towards already established firms that are not starting out like an entrepreneur. But what about the crazy people? What about the people who want to start a firm from scratch? Whew, that's a good way to start a firm. So he says, Jason, what would you recommend a person do who wants to start a firm today? So that's a good question. I have some thoughts about that. You may not be surprised. But I want to tell you, first of all, about Thrival's incubator, September 20th through the 22nd. The incubator's filling up. Again, you know the July session of the incubator filled up. And then we got a lot of feedback from those graduates and how awesome that class was. It just was life-changing and transformative for them. We gathered some information. Julie and I gathered some intel from them to make the September session even better, and it's filling up now. You don't want to miss out. And here's a code you can use, Intuit QBO. Intuit QBO is a code you can use if you go to thrival.com/incubator. Thrival.com/incubator to sign up for the incubator coming up September 20th through the 22nd. It's 2.5 days of like a mini MBA where Julie and I are going to spend time with every person, walking them through teaching and then workshop, teaching and then workshop. That's how we flip the time back and forth. And you can use this code when you go to thrival.com/incubator. You can use this code IntuitQBO, all one word. Thank you, Intuit, for sponsoring our Thrival Incubator coming up in September. It's going to be mind-blowing, and we're going to answer questions like this from Jason. Again, he says, what about the crazy people who want to start a firm from scratch? He also says he had to go into corporate to get benefits, and that's really common, but he wants to start his own firm. What would you recommend a person do to start their own firm today? I would say do it. I would say do it right out of your home, but I would say do it on the side. One key thing about starting a firm and running a firm is you got to have the cash flow to pay yourself. So that's a big deal. You have to take care of your family. So you want to make sure you have enough income to pay your bills at home. So that is going to be the benchmark that you're going to use to know when you can go out on your own. Now, there is a component and a time when you need to switch full time into running your firm. And what we like to do is set a date for that. So that's a key. A lot of times when entrepreneurs go start a firm from scratch or start a business from scratch, they may do it on the side while working for somebody else, and that's fine. That's a great way to start, but you can't do it forever, and you got to have a goal when you're going to do what we call in Thrival is be a cliff jumper. You got to jump off that cliff, you got to take that risk, and you got to put the full burden of that firm on your shoulders, because placing the responsibility on your shoulders for your income, for your team's income, is what actually rockets you to the next level to run that firm well. So if you're going to start a firm from scratch, I say do it. Get you a simple website, package up some services, and just start meeting and greeting people as much as you can. Set a goal to meet as many people and have coffee with as many people as you can locally. Do some things online if you want to meet online. Find forums online if you, like for example, if you want to focus on the real estate market, find forums that talk about real estate, and then go be that accountant, that CPA in that forum and answer a lot of questions. So it's going to be some hustle. So if you start your firm from scratch, you're going to have to hustle. You got to hustle on the side while you're providing for your family with your full-time job. That's how that'll work. Now, I would also say, you do not want to start your firm wrong. So if you're starting a firm from scratch, you should come to the incubator because that will set you up. Julie and I are going to teach you, I've been in public accounting for 20 years and we've been running our own firm for 15. You want to talk about some ups and downs to growth? We have felt them all. We've pulled all the risks, and we're going to tell you what we did wrong and what we did right. We did a lot of stuff right, and we've learned a lot of things, and we're going to teach the incubator members those things. There's going to be teaching and workshop, but we're going to share a lot of stories and you can't share them outside that room. We give the Vegas speech before we start. What's shared at the incubator stays at the incubator. So if you want to come hear our secrets, you got to come to the incubator. So Thriveal.com/incubator with Intuit QBO as the code you use for money off. And we'll see you there September 20th through 22nd. So Jason, thanks for sharing that question. It's a good one. I hope that helps. Remember, you can share a question too, and I'll answer it on a future Ask Jason question series. So just shoot your question to info@thriveal.com, and we'll be sure to put it on a future show. So thanks everybody for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. We'll see you. Take care.